Welcome to my first touring sites video of 2021. It's May and we're heading for a caravan and motorhome club site called The Firs. It's in Heage, near Belper, Derbyshire, and it's been 7 months since our last caravanning holiday, which was October, where we went to a caravan club site called Blackshaw Moor in Leek. Because it's 7 months, I've sterilised the water system. It's all been spruced up and looking forward to it. Just need the weather. We're now travelling along the A6 towards Belper, and we're going to be turning left around this corner.
Now turn left.
Got to take a bit of a swing here to get around this sharp corner.
Please follow the road for 1 mile.
So it's left onto Cryche Lane. And the caravan site is up here on the left.
In 300 yards, you will have reached your destination.
This is it, on the left. We're all set up, got a cup of tea, biscuit, and in a moment I'll show you the pitch we're on and the surrounding pictures. Don't feel like 7 months since we were last away, just seems like yesterday. That's the site map, and we're down here on this area. We're on pitch 52. That's the drinking water tap. I've used the 7.5 metre extension hose. There's the grey waste point. We've got a hedge behind us because we've got a clear bathroom window, which is good. So there's the water connection, grey waste. It's a 16 amp hookup. And there are TV connection points. I've used the 10 metre electric hookup cable and gone under the caravan. I've had to come in because I've been rained off. You can't see the hills for the rain. What I was going to say is I've tuned the TV into the caravan aerial in its travel position, got all the stations. I have been asked, why do you tune the TV into the caravan aerial in its travel position? Well, if you don't need to get the TV hookup cable out and you don't need to raise the caravan aerial mast and rotate it and tilt it, then why do it? You know the saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Oh, and mobile phone signal is very good. When the rain stops, we'll go back outside and I'll show you the position of the pitch. 2 minutes later and the hills are back. This is our caravan. We chose this pitch because we've got some space in front of us where the motorhome service point is. And that's looking down onto the lower road. And in front of us, or well, to the side of us, is the service point with the bins and chemical waste disposal. This is the view from our caravan. That, I think it's a T&B caravan, that pod. That's one service pitch on its own. The others are standard pitches, and then the service pitches start again from 53 and they go all the way along here to the end. There's the reception entrance, and that's the exit. So from reception, there's the entrance barrier, pitch area there, service point, and there's the facility block. From reception down there, these are standard pitches, and this is a facility block, and the fully serviced pitches start here, and there are 4 along this row. And there are 3 service pitches this side of the facility block and 3 service pitch on this side. And this is the road down to the lower level. So from the top level you come down some steps, a couple of picnic benches with a lovely view. Train going by down there. Train stations in Belper. So the road comes down onto this lower level, and it splits into, it's a one-way system down. The first pitch is a sideways pitch, it's a standard pitch, and then there are 4 fully serviced pitches. Then they turn back to standard pitches, and then goes round back onto this top level where we are, and then at the end here we've got another sideways pitch. This is the lower level and the view. And back round the corner to the top level. Look at that, dog area, free to roam off lead. And back onto the top level where we are. We're going to have a walk into Belper. We've got raincoats on because it's given some showers this afternoon. There we are, 27 minutes from the caravan and we're here. The park's on the other side of that wall, and the mill you can see in the background. We've had to shelter out the rain in this smelly bunker. This part of the mill sat on stilts will rise up the tower. Information here on the mill for those who want to pause and read it. We're now in Belper River Gardens. If you don't want to walk from the caravan, you can come and park at the River Gardens car park. The entrance to the car park is at the side of the mill. I can do a panoramic view from here before it rains again. Bandstand over there.
There's a bench here.
River boating, there's some prices here. There's jetty. That probably is a new cafe they're building. This is the end of the park. We'll go and have a quick look at the fountain and the bandstand. I've got my guide here. Information here on the River Gardens that you can pause and zoom in and read. We've left the park and we're at the back of the mill. now round the other side of the mill. And we're heading off into Belper town. This is Belper's main shopping street. We're going on a short walk today because it's given heavy showers later. We'll be walking past Heage Windmill. We're now in Heage village and there's the Spanker pub. And we're going to drop down that road and climb back up, and you can see the windmill there. Once the windmill opens, you can actually drive to it straight through Heage to the top junction, turn left onto Chesterfield Road, and it takes you over to the entrance to the windmill. There's the access road off Chesterfield Road to the windmill, and there you can see the windmill. They've got scaffolding up there, so they're obviously doing some work to it. This is the road in from Chesterfield Road through round to the windmill. This is as close as you can get at the moment. So from the windmill, we're going to cut across these fields, through trees, and a circular walk back to the caravan. It's lovely to be out walking again, wondering what's around every corner. Let's have a look at this. Is this what you call a tree house? Nice spot for a cuppa, and look at the dandelion field behind me. It's given a dry day today, so we're going to do a circular walk which takes in the Cromford Canal, and that's the River Derwent behind me. A row of derelict cottages here. These were probably the outside toilets.
Whitewash walls.
Here's the start of the Ambergate disused wireworks. Probably also known as Johnson's wireworks. Goes on and on. We've reached the end of the buildings and we've come across a distillery shop. We're in Shining Cliff Woods. I'll show you on the map later. It's May and the bluebells are out. We've reached the Cromford Canal and we're going to take the path back to Ambergate, which is 2 miles. You can park your car up at Wat Stanwell and walk the canal in either direction. months ago, built up nest. This towpath's part of the Derwent Valley Heritage Way. Bit of information here on the Cromford Canal. We've done 8.7 miles and we've had enough, ready to relax in the caravan. It's our last day of the holiday. It's given a good dry day and we've walked 3 miles from the caravan to these furnaces, and they're known as Morley Park Ironworks. There's a pause and read board. This one was built about 1780, but the date's eroded. And this one's dated 1818. That's it, we're about half a mile from the caravan. We've done a 7 mile walk to the furnace, and then took other public footpaths, across fields, uphill and down dale. So enjoyed it, and the weather's been fine. It's our last evening here, we're going home tomorrow. It's done us the world of good getting out in the caravan again and getting out walking again. I've used OS Explorer maps 259 and 269, and I'll quickly show you where we've walked. The caravan site is just off the map here on Crouch Lane. So day one we walked along Crouch Lane, down Broadholme Lane, onto the A6, down to the mill, which is here. This is Riverside Gardens, and then along the A6 to the main shopping street in Belper, and it's 2 miles from the caravan to the shopping area. On day two, from the caravan we went along Crouch Lane, turned right through Heage, and then we took this footpath here which took us to the back of the windmill, and then continued along this footpath to this point here, and then we returned back to the road, along the road here, then back uphill and returned to the caravan. On day three, from the caravan we walked along Crouch Lane, then turned left down this very steep hill, crossed the A6, crossed the River Derwent, and then we took this footpath which took us through Ambergate Wireworks, and then we went through Shining Cliff Woods, back up this footpath to the road, followed the road through to Stanwell, and then we got onto the towpath at the side of the canal and walked the canal back through to Ambergate, and then we climbed this very steep hill again and returned to the caravan. On day four, from the caravan, we walked up Crouch Lane, turned right to this footpath here. We followed this footpath along here, and I'll show you on the next map. Continued along this footpath to this road. We went down this road, across this footpath, back up this road, along here to this track, and we followed the track round, took this footpath which took us to the Ironworks furnaces, and then we continued along the footpath down here, returned to the road, crossed over, and decided to take this footpath along here, back up to the road, along here, and then return to the caravan along this footpath, along here, return to the road, and then back to the caravan. We've done a total of 25.8 miles in 4 days. This is the site map. The entrance, reception, facility block. There are 11 fully serviced pitches here. One of them is a grass pitch, number 37. Here is the picnic area. The lower level is split into 2 tiers. We're on pitch 52 on the upper tier. Here is the dog walk, and that's the Firs Caravan and Motorhome Club site in Heage, near Belper, Derbyshire. We've had a great time here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next site.